All right, so here, gonna talk about some more Cobra Kai. I made a video about this about a couple of days ago, and it's blowing up pretty good. Last time I checked was 90 views on it. Not bad for 2 days, man. Regarding the user traction I get. So thankful for all that. I felt I brought up some good points. You know what I'm saying? There's some more shit that I also saw regarding the Cobra Kai series. I'm gonna talk about season 6 in particular. I hate to be that guy, man. The writing is fucking awful, man. I'm laughing because I didn't want this. I was hoping for a good fucking show. I know it's only the first 5 episodes. I get it. I'm not gonna pull a final judgment now. I'm not. I know I'm not. I'm gonna watch it all to really. I want to see it all so I can put that final gravel, land that gravel for the last time. But I think I think the main problem with the story entirely. I think the main issue with me is the Kreese arc. It's so fucking. It's really bonkers, man. This arc is bonkers because, for one, this is what I didn't mention in my last video. Shit, I lost my thought. Fucking hate this shit. I had some bullet points on my last video at least. Oh shit, man. It's like he ended up coming back to America to speak to Tori. I totally forgot about that scene. Like I said, I only saw the first 5 episodes one time at this point, so that's why it's good to watch it again because you can see what you missed and shit. I saw it, but I didn't put two and two together. He came back to America, even though he's a wanted man from escaping out of prison, and he's supposed to be a wanted man and shit. However, he goes to America. He goes to America and then he talks to Tori. Somehow he found her, okay? Because once you get to America, you got to find the person you're trying to look for, right? So he finds her in this dark ass parking lot, right? And he tells her like, come back home, basically. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. Cobra Kai is where you need to be. All that the mumble. That shit. So I didn't put two and two together. I'm thinking like, cause I know our question is how he got to career in the first place. I was like, where'd he get the money? You know what I'm saying? Then on the plane to you mean tell me he went through customs without nobody pointing that he's a wanted man. This guy didn't escape from fucking like a small detention center. This guy escaped from prison. He was in fucking prison, okay? For assault that he can't, unfortunately, he can't prove it that he's innocent, unfortunately. Of course, we know he's innocent, but he can't prove it at all. He has to rely on Stingray to reveal the truth. That it was actually Silver that beat him. Because what the reason why Silver went down was because of he admitted on a recording to Tori that he cheated in a tournament at the end of episode 4, okay? In episode 5, season 5. Because episode 4 he admitted he cheated in a tournament. Then episode 5, then season 5 he admits to Tori that he cheated, okay? And it was actually obviously videotaped, so they used that to get him locked up. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm not saying what the fuck about Kreese. It's like, He has, like, you escape from prison, yet you can't exonerate yourself. He should be looking for Stingray. That's who he should be fucking looking for. Not Tory, Stingray. If he's gonna fucking risk him being captured by him leaving Korea, leaving his students in Korea, right? To go to America, okay? Even if he was, like I only saw it one time, even if he wasn't training the students yet, he still shouldn't have left. Plus, that's more money out your pocket, bro. You're gonna look for one girl. Are you kidding me? Try to convince her to come back to Cobra Kai. I'm like, dude. And then we have Tori when she, yes, there's spoilers, of course. I'm gonna put that in the title. We have Tori. She ended up defecting, I should say, back to Cobra Kai, reverting back to Cobra Kai, doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk back to Cobra Kai, right? My question is this: how did she contact Kreese? Did she do it by phone? Which I assume. Then if that's the case, why didn't Kreese call her instead of taking his ass back to America where he's wanted? Why didn't he leave? And if she didn't pick up the phone, because Korea and America are different time zones. So he'll call her, it'd be like fucking 5 a.m. for her. She probably still asleep. She can't answer the phone, which is understandable. So you have to leave a voicemail. And he should have told her all that he told her when he saw her in the parking lot via voicemail. She could have just listened to it and pretty much like, not necessarily rolled her eyes, but she's like, does a little sigh like, then she deletes the message and then puts the phone back in her pocket and goes off to do what she needs to do. What she has to do, whatever, you know. That would have made more sense. Instead of him coming back to America to talk to her. What the fuck, man? That's crazy. That's bad writing. It's bad writing 101. And then you have shit, I'm trying to take this animated part off. Fuck it. Then you have it's like then you have I lost my fucking thought. You have this crazy shit going on, man. It's crazy. Yes, it's tragic that her mother died, but her defect in the Cobra Kai is fucking stupid. You thought she would have known better to mess with those people. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's nuts. I mean, the actress for Tori was pretty much explaining like, oh, that's all, karate is all she knows. She don't want to be a loser. Your mom would understand. You're in a grieving phase right now. And number two, when they stopped the fight with her going against Sam, Tori was obviously unbalanced and dangerous. Okay, she had that fight had to be stopped. Fuck y'all that say that it should have went on. So that fight should have been stopped. And it was. They could have fucking rescheduled that shit for later on or the next day. It's not like the fucking Sekai Tenkai, whatever the fuck it's called, was around the corner. They still had days left. So they could have rescheduled the shit. You know. But yeah, I mean, but that's what Tori gets. That's what a character gets for isolating herself and not telling people what happened and not receiving her therapy. You know what I'm saying? Her grieving therapy. So she decided to isolate herself, ignoring Robbie's calls, her boyfriend, right? And, you know, it's crazy. And then people wonder why nobody followed her when she left, when she stormed out of the dojo. It's like, it makes sense that nobody followed her because number one, she was already distraught. All she's gonna do is tell them to fuck off if they try to follow her. And number two, she isolated herself. So why would they do it? I know if I was there, I wouldn't have followed her at all. Even if I was Robbie, I wouldn't have followed her. I was like, this bitch, not bitch. I mean, this girl needs a moment alone. You know, I'm gonna give her space. You know what I'm saying? Shit. And that's that. But however, Robbie or nobody knew that she was going to end up becoming a member of the Cobra Kai team. You know, which somehow she contacted Kreese. You know what I'm saying? Then what happened? Did she fly to the Korea? How did they meet up? Did she fly by herself to Korea to meet up with Kreese for the Tenkai Tenkai? Because don't forget, that tournament is taking place in Spain. That's a whole nother country. Oh, what did he do? Send her a plane ticket via mail? And she got the plane ticket and she flew to Spain to meet up with him for the Senkai Tenkai tournament? How did that shit work? Details, they are important. Okay? We need some fucking details here. So, I was like, like, what the fuck is going on here? Bad writing 101, man. I can't believe this shit. There was some fucking bad writing throughout. I'm gonna be fair. There was a couple instances throughout the previous season where I thought there was bad writing, but it wasn't so much to the point where where my viewing was ruined. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna admit, when I first saw the first five episodes, I actually quite enjoyed it, you know, but I failed to see the writing on the wall. I failed to see the elephant in the room, if you will. And that's why I watch videos and clips and shit like that, so they can get me to see what I missed, you know. And unfortunately for me, I missed a lot of shit that should have got me pissed off with the writing of this show, you know. So it should have got me fucking pissed, okay? In fact, if you really want to really describe how I feel about this, I'm disappointed. I feel let down. My heart is a little bit broken because of writing this sucks ass. And another thing about Kreese, like I said, I think Kreese is the main reason why I feel the show fucking sucks now. Because Kreese, we saw a redemption arc with Kreese in season 5, man. He was fucking redeeming himself. What the fuck happened? Why did he go back to the dark side, man? And he escaped prison at the end of season 5, right? Okay. Everybody assumed that he was going to go back to somehow meet up with Johnny, and they was going to all gang together for the next final threat, which we assumed was going to be Silver, going to come back, and he's going to bring maybe Dutch, the character that's yet to return, or if he's going to return at all. I think he is at this point, but that was a speculation before season 6 came out. It was like Kreese was going to meet up with Johnny. Johnny was going to forgive Kreese. Okay. Then it was going to form together and combat the final threat for season 6. Okay. That's what we thought was going to happen. But what did we get instead? This man somehow got money, flew to Korea, right? Went through then we find out that fucking Kim Sung-young, whoever his name is still alive. He claims he's still alive because of his granddaughter's incompetence or whatever he said. I guess as long as she don't shape up, he's gonna live to 1,000 years old then. But anyways, I was shocked to see him for sure. I was like, what the fuck? This man is still alive? So this is I'm laughing because this is, oh man, this story is all over the place. It's crazy. He goes through a snake test to get the knife from the snake. Then in his vision, he kills Johnny in his vision, pretty much talking about only show mercy to Johnny, and I'm not going to show mercy no more. So that means he's back to the old Kreese, even though he was repentant when he was in prison. Now, I can see this being the fucking explanation. I didn't fucking see, the story gave no indication that he was deceiving the counselor or the therapist. Okay? It gave no indication that he was deceiving her. From what we saw, I'm saying we, because a lot of us, I don't think none of us thought that he was fucking with her, that he was trying to tell her what she wanted to hear. At first, he was. And then when the last session, we see that he was not. He was actually sincere. One person said he was crying. I don't know if he was or not. But I know that he was like distraught, like, yeah. You know, he was going to repent. Okay? Yes, he stole her car to get out the place. Yeah, he concocted that staged attack so he could get out of there. Yes, that was all crease. We all know that. But I'm just saying, we didn't believe that he was fucking faking or he was putting on a facade. You know, so we get that. So we get a redemption arc, right? Then all of a sudden, that redemption arc is put on hold when he goes to Korea. All of a sudden, instead of being redeemed 100%, he goes back to being who he was, right? In North Korea. And then after the snake test with the cave and shit, he kills Johnny, quote unquote, in his drink, in his visions, right? Talking about, I will show no mercy no more. You was the only one to ever show mercy to. Yeah, ironically enough, that caused you and Terry Silver to have a rift in y'all relationship. That eventually led for you to being incarcerated. Okay, locked up in layman's terms. That all because you refused in season 4 to finish off Johnny because y'all's philosophy is what? No mercy. You didn't do that. Terry Silver was hurt, so he had to get you out the picture, and that's what he did. So now, fast forward to season 6 in North Korea. He's like, I'm showing no mercy no more. I'm the bad guy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, it's a little too late. You know what I'm saying? Hope you could convince Terry Silver that you have become the person who he knew as his friend. Okay? I hope you could convince Silver that you're back. Because I don't know, man. I mean, shit. I mean, this season's all over the place. Again, it's only 5 episodes. Fucking sucks. We gotta wait about 4 months for the next 5, which is fucking angering me. That's why I didn't feel a twinge of guilt when I saw a couple of photos, being exaggerated. Of part 2 in season 6. I didn't give a fuck about seeing that. I didn't, because the uploader pretty much was warned and said, look, y'all might not want to watch this. This is going to contain some spoilers. I was like, fuck that shit. Because if I thought that, I wouldn't have clicked on the video in the first place. If I thought I was going to be spoiled. So, yeah, I saw a couple. I personally didn't feel I was really spoiled by looking at that video. I really didn't. I mean, I saw some couple of shit. You know, I mean, for the viewer's sake, if you've seen the first 5 episodes, which I assume you did, if you've seen the first 5 episodes and you don't want me to spoil, or if you can call it that, what I seen in the photos, I'm not going to do it. But you could definitely find it on YouTube if you're interested in that. Because I ran across it just by reference. I wasn't even trying to look for no fucking part 2 of season 6 spoilers. I wasn't trying to. But they're just photos. They're not scenes. You know what I'm saying? Of course. I don't feel, like I said, I don't feel it really spoiled it for me. But yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, it's crazy. It's just fucking crazy. It's nuts. I mean, you got Daniel and Johnny constantly fighting. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense why they're doing it, because they're practicing 2 different arts. And they're going to always have conflict unless they can somehow merged the two arts together, which I thought that what they were doing with in season 6, where they was trying to merge the two together and make one art, which would not be called Miyagi-Do or Silver Fang or Eagle Fang. It will be a brand new born art with a mixture of Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang together. That's what I felt the goal was ever since season 5. I felt that it was going to end with a new art being born, with them merging together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's nuts, man. It's fucking nuts. I mean, holy shit. Like, for me personally, it's too early. I can't make a final judgment at this point. I'm still interested in seeing the next 5, because I watched one video and the dude pretty much said this left him with more concern as opposed to anticipation for part 2. Me, it's a little bit of both. I'm anticipating part 2. And I also have some concerns as well as to what they're going to do with these characters, especially with Kreese. I mean, that's a lot of balls to appear in a worldwide martial arts tournament when you are a wanted man in America. That's a lot of fucking balls, man. If somehow the authorities go into that place of break in and they arrest Kreese, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Because I say, yeah, motherfucker, don't be surprised. You deserve it. You appeared in the fucking Senkai Tekai. You know? So, yeah, you should be arrested and took back to prison. But like I said, poor Kreese has no proof to exonerate himself. I'm thinking like even if Stingray was to come out and confessed that it was actually Silver that beat him, that will put more weight on Silver. Okay? Because like I say, he's already incarcerated because of him cheating in the tournament in season 4, okay? So, but unfortunately, they couldn't find the footage of Kreese beating up Stingray. So, but you know how the courts work. It's you got to prove beyond reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's not what you say, it's what you can prove, which is something else to remember. So, with that in mind, Stingray can come out and say that Kreese didn't attack him. It was Silver, right? All right. Yet Silver, on the other hand, can say that's bullshit. He's lying on me. But they do have evidence that Kreese bought him that fucking big ass mansion in the house, and Johnny's old car or Mustang, whatever you want to call it, he gave to him to keep his mouth shut. They got proof of that. But Silver can just say, oh, he's one of my best students. I admire him. He's done a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did this for him. You know what I'm saying? And I can't believe that he's went through these lengths to say that I beat him. I'm hurt right now. You know, that'll be Silver's defense. I'm sorry. It'll be his word against Stingray's and vice versa. But like I said earlier, Kreese shouldn't have been looking for Tori. He should have been looking for Stingray so he could be exonerated, man. Because maybe miraculously, they will find the footage where where Silver is beating Stingray, which will be the best evidence. Okay, you can't argue footage. You know what I'm saying? He's clearly beating the living shit out of Stingray in that footage, even if they can somehow recover it. Now, there's another thing that gets me about this season. I got to talk about this too. God, I wish I. God, I love the Cobra Kai show. I gotta say this. I gotta tell it like it is. The appearance of the characters. Okay, we get it. We have no control over how somebody grows. We have no control over puberty. I'm thinking right now. I'm mainly thinking of the character of Kenny Payne, who mysteriously grew taller than Robbie. Voice got so deep. You can't blame them. I mean, people grow. People change. Like, because when season 1 came out, they were all young. When Tori first came out, she was young. Younger, I should say. Because, for example, she's about 26 now, okay? And they don't really look like high schoolers anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to admit. I gotta call it out. They don't look like high schoolers anymore, man. It's like, look at Miguel on your device right now. If you could look at your device, he don't look like that anymore. He looks nothing like that anymore. Oh my God. I mean, holy shit. I mean, Hulk, all of them grew up. Dimitri, all of them, they look too old. I said this before season 5 even came out. This was like probably a year ago, like a year and a half ago I said this. I said, look, these kids, the cast is getting older, okay, which is understandable. They shouldn't wait too long to start filming season 6 because they growing up, right? Even the actress for Tori has Peyton List has some concerns about like the appearance on their appearance. You know what I'm saying? Which is rightly so. She should be concerned. Okay, so my thing was this. I said to my friend, who's also a fan of the series, I said that they should do a time lapse, 1 to 2 years, or at least a year time lapse. So there'll be at least 18. Cause I'm like, holy shit, how long? You mean to tell me all those events that happened from season 1 to season 5 will happen within 1 year? No. Because I'm thinking if they're still 17 years old in season 6, right? That would mean they were at least 16 when we first see them in season 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? They was at least 16 years old, at least all the cast, at least most of them. Because I'm thinking by season 4, I think they were probably 18. Okay, so it's like that doesn't add up. The time lapse doesn't add up either. It's like they should be older than 17 years old. I hope to God that they don't supposed to be 17 in fucking season 6. That's gonna ruin it even more. Cause I know that Dimitri and Miguel and Hulk are trying to go into college. So I'm thinking at least 19, 18 years old. At least 18. They should be 18 years old in season 6. However, guess how many months passed from this is documented. Guess how many months passed from season 5 to season 6? 3 months, if memory serves me correctly. I know damn well I didn't hear a year. I tell you that. I would have made at least a 2-year time lapse. Oh, what about Kreese getting out of prison? Well, he could have been in Korea for 2 years. He's hiding out. He's a fugitive. That knocks that out. Then the Senkai Tenkai is around the corner about 2.5 years later or something like that. And blah, blah, blah. At least that would accommodate the appearance of the characters, you know what I'm saying? Because you let 2 years pass, they're at least 20, 21 years old, okay? Or 19. They look more like they 19 to 20 years old as opposed to fucking 7, or I hope they're not 17. They got at least be 18 years old at this point. At least by season 6, come on. That's all I'm saying. It's like, wow. So this is all Miguel here. But I'm just using Miguel as an example here. It's like, he looks nothing like this in season 6. He ain't looks nothing like that in season 5. You know, I think Kenny Payne slash Dupree Young puberty is fucking hilarious to me. Especially since he got taller than Robbie, you know what I'm saying? Because Robbie's, I think, among the shortest in the cast. The one who plays Robbie. I mean, Dimitri and Miguel are tall as fuck. Those two guys. I mean, and then you got the dude that played Hawk, Bertrand. He shot up, of course. It's like, what the fuck? Tori got taller. Tori's taller than the actress for Tori is taller than the actress for Sam, Mary Mauser. Peyton List is taller than Mary Mauser. So it's like what the fuck? And Kenny, I gotta say, besides Terry Silver, Kenny's got to be among my favorite characters in the entire series. I like Kenny Payne's character a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it what I have here. How much time is 32 minutes. Jesus Christ. That's pretty much all I have to say regarding this. I mean, I think I have more shit to say. Should have made some bullet points before I started this, but I think I did a pretty good job. I got my brain got cloudy a few times, but I still did a good job. Remember what I wanted to say. Yeah, I mean, the writing is a mess. I hate to admit it. It's a fucking mess. I mean, there's been some fucking dumb writing prior to season 6, but it's not as bad as it is now, man. It's worse now. I mean, like for example, Danny and Daniel and Johnny fighting, right? I understand why it's happening, but at the same time, I'm like, this again, they're fighting again. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. It's all over the place. Then you got Tori going back to Cobra Kai. You know, Kreese's character arc is all fucked up. Then we have the resurrection. It seems like a fucking resurrection of Kim Sung Young, whatever, the founder of the Deception Karate. My thing is, why are people mad at what Dimitri did to get the flag from Hawk in season 6? Why are they mad? He used deception. In fact, they should be at all because he actually used Kim Sung Young's karate technique. Basically, he didn't use no karate. He used deception to get what he wanted. Some people argue and say, "Oh well, Dimitri." It's a Hawk or Eli should have fucking fought for the flag. He didn't fight for it. He just laid there, and Dimitri ran away. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason why Hawk didn't win. He didn't fight Dimitri for the flag back. But Dimitri deceived him. That's how he got the flag in the first place. And Devin, in a way, actually used deception as well. She slipped some fucking laxatives in Kenny Payne's drink. I hated the fact that he didn't quite. I hated that she did that to him. I'm not gonna lie. That was fucked up. And now he's blaming LaRusso's forgetful son. What a forgetful character he is, man. What the fuck? He blames him, of course, because the way he was laughing, I probably would have blamed his ass too. Because he was fucking cracking up, man. He's like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, damn, I thought you and Kenny were cool, man. Ain't that fucking funny? Jesus Christ, you little fuck. Hope Kenny whoop his ass just because of that. But yeah, it turned out it was Devin that that caused it, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't even deny it. She didn't even confirm it. Like, yeah, he did do it. She just went along with it. You know, she didn't even blame, because some people said she blamed Anthony. That Anthony LaRusso, that little fucker. I still gonna call him. I don't give a fuck if he's 9 feet tall. He's still a little fucker to me. But anyways, she even blamed Anthony. Kenny Payne blamed him. But she didn't fucking say, how do you know he did it? You know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. She just went along with it. And it's funny because I was starting to like her. Because especially when I rewatched season 5. For the second time, I watched it again around the time before season 6 debuted, okay? And I was like, I like this chick here. She's fucking fiery. She's fucking dope as hell. And then she gonna pull that shit with Kenny Payne in season 6? What the fuck? She fucked up with me right there, man. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that, I'm gonna tell you, I know there's a lot of Johnny fans that they love some Johnny Lawrence, man. I get it. I totally understand why he's liked. You know what I'm saying? I like him too. I think he's fucking hilarious. But I gotta call it out. Why in the fuck did Johnny felt it was a good idea to have Tori and Sam get back at each other's throats again? It's like, have you forgotten what happened between those two? Before they buried the hatchet? What the fuck? The only good thing that came out of that was the fact that Tori ended up sincerely apologizing to Sam after all that happened. And Sam pretty much apologized back, you know. And they grew closer at that point. That's the only result of Johnny's deception that came out of it that was good. But I thought it was dumb for him to try to get them to fucking like get mad at each other, because his reason was like, oh well, they need to be more aggressive, you know, in order to win this tournament, this big tournament and shit. So we're gonna have them go head to head with each other and shit again. I'm like, dude. And at the same time, Johnny embraced Miyagi though. I thought that one of the things he should know about the art is that no aggression is involved in Miyagi-Do karate, man. What the fuck, bro? And yet you trying to get these girls aggressive. I mean, come on, Johnny. Johnny's a hothead, man. I'm telling you, man. And to think, ironically enough, Terry Silver called Daniel a hothead. I think that's more reserved towards Johnny. He's a hothead like a motherfucker. So anyways, with that out the way, that's pretty much it for this video. I have nothing else to say. Once I got the feeling I'm going to end up making another one after this. About couple of days down the line, I think I'll make another one for sure, because I'm going to come up with some more shit that makes this season really fucking shitty. That makes it shitty, rather. It's like I said before, the Kreese arc is the most upsetting to me. I mean, like, where is Terry Silver, goddamn? Bring that man back already. Let him be the main villain again, because he's the best thing as far as villains is concerned for the show. I mean, goddamn, bring back Dutch if he's willing. to come back, which would be great. A lot of people love to see Dutch. Fuck Hillary Swank. I don't give a shit if she ever comes back, to be honest. So, but yeah, in case you don't know, Hillary Swank is the chick that played the next Karate Kid in '94. She played Jennifer something. I forgot the name was in the movie. I seen it once. That's it. I mean, mini review on that. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was great either. So that's my take on the next Karate Kid. So, but yeah, that's it, man. With that being said, this is why Chromosome signed the fuck out. Peace and love. Good health to you all. And be safe out there. Peace. I'm out.